is it not live on YouTube stream? का link?
No, it is not live. It is actually it is live now.
It is live just now.
Yeah, but without the timer.
नहीं टाइमर था ना. There was a timer. I think starting का वो थोड़ा सा ये कट हो गया.
Okay,
बकवास.
probably.
हम लोग एक दिन इतना जल्दी, मतलब एक दिन नहीं, हम लोग रेगुलरली ये रहते हैं, जल्दी रहते हैं. मुझे पता है संजीव कुछ कमेंट करेगा. या लग गया ही था. जैसा मेरे को लगा है कोई कमेंट करेगा तो संजीव रहना ही वाला है उधर. लग गया ही था मेरे को, संजीव रहेगा ही उधर. आज ऑन टाइम नहीं साले, मैं हमेशा ऑन टाइम रहता हूँ. ऑलमोस्ट एवरी डे आई एम ऑन टाइम. अरे यार क्या मजाक बना के रखा है यार. गलत बात है यार, गलत बात है ऐसा ये करना, तंग करना. हे प्रत्युष, हाउस इट गोइंग मैन? क्या हाल है? अरे क्या चालू है ये? क्या ये सब लोग को क्या ये लग गया, सबका वायरस लग गया है ये झूठ बोलने का. ये साला ये संजीव ने ही सब चालू किया है. संजीव और अपना सीएम साहब ने ये सब चालू किया है. वी आर ऑलवेज ऑन टाइम भाई. आई एम ऑलवेज ऑन टाइम. बाकी लोग का मेरे को पता नहीं. This is a very important question. Anshul is asking who is this new guy?
Yeah.
I mean that guy was a dhurandhar in a podcast called The Small Match Theory. हम लोग ने उसको वापस बुला लिया.
I think it is with respect to me not having a beard and turning up as somebody else.
नहीं बट मतलब मैंने दो का एक पे दो कर दिया ना. चांस पे डांस कर दिया ना मैंने उसको.
चांस पे डांस
सवाल ही नहीं कर दिया. अरे tell me something. Is my feed ये थोड़ा सा खराब क्योंकि मेरे को लगता है कनेक्टिविटी का कुछ इशू है.
मुझे भी लग रहा है, मतलब मेरे एंड पे you are lagging like on my stream यार.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how it's going out there though. You guys can let us know.
It is not. हाँ मुझे नहीं लग रहा है वो सही जा रहा है बाहर भी. एक मिनट रुका. अरे मैं साला मेरे कनेक्टिविटी पे कनेक्टेड है. ओके, आई मीन वन ऑफ द रीजंस बिहाइंड दिस कुड बी, तो मैंने मेरा इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी अपग्रेड कर दिया है तो कल तक हो जाएगा. आई एम नॉट श्योर इफ देयर आर सम चेंजेस गोइंग ऑन फ्रॉम द बैक एंड. दिस इज अगेन जस्ट माय असेसमेंट. आई हैव नो आइडिया.
Could be. By the way, just a quick update. I just got a notification saying recording error on my end. I'm not sure why that was.
I think it is fine. I mean, it shouldn't be. मुझे यहाँ पे recording तेरा सही दिखा रहा है. But anyway, चलो. Enough of chit chat. I'll just go to one comment and let's start with this. Hello, hey man, how is it going? It's Jang's. एक मिनट हाँ. I can't read this properly. Jang's Taj. I have no idea what that.
I think it's Jangstar Junior. Jangstar
Junior. Oh my God, this is so. क्या बोलते हैं ना? This is so. Just hold on. हाँ, all right. मैं एक सिर्फ ये comment लेता हूँ. Which team do you think will win and which team do you think want to win Which team do you want to win? See, I don't have a preference. I don't want a team with a Liverpool player to win the World Cup. It's not like I'm not saying that. अगर लिवरपूल का कोई भी प्लेयर है तो वहां पे नहीं जीतने चाहिए, तो एटलीस्ट that player should not get picked for that team. So for example, if Argentina wins, I don't want Alexis McAllister to play a lot of games. मेरा हमेशा वो पंडा पक्का रहता है, United first boy. But I think it will not be as easy as people think it is. People think that it's going to be France or Spain. I don't think it's that simple. क्योंकि when you talk about someone like France, their midfield, in my opinion, is still light. वो midfield अभी भी light है. तो I mean, I don't know. But मेरे को लगता है, I'm not saying they want to win the World Cup, but I don't think they're as clear favorites as people think they are. Yeah. So, and which team? I mean, I'm fine. I hope Portugal with Bruno Fernandes wins the World Cup. I love that. If England wins it, I hope Kobe Mainoo plays sort of a leading role in that England's World Cup run. I hope that happens. But apart from that, I don't really care who wins. कोई भी जीतने दो भाई, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Okay, I'm just going through one more comment क्योंकि CM साहब का बहुत funny comment है. The only way I was able to identify this team as Mangesh stream is due to camera showing me a PowerPoint presentation. Good. This was a good one actually. This was a good one. Yeah, Abhinay is saying my video is talking. Yeah, I know. There is some issue with my connectivity. मैंने वो upgrade कर दिया है. तो by tomorrow I will have 100 MB का pipe मस्त. उस pipe से मैं साला जाके क्या कहाँ पे भी जाके तैर सकता हूँ. So no worries. Okay. मेनू का नाम तो मैंशन पगला जाते हैं यार. आई लव कोबी मेनू दैट मच. तो ये होता ही है. बट एनीवे गाइस, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ट्यूनिंग इन. And welcome to the daily World Cup room. So basically, the plan is to have one live stream every day, and not necessarily watch alongs, because I mean it's very difficult to do watch alongs at 3 o'clock at night. Of course, we'll do it for Brazil and Morocco and that sort of stuff. But the plan is to do live stream every day, irrespective of watch alongs, and we can talk about anything random stories related to the World Cup. We can say invite people over. I mean, at least that's the plan right now. Quiz मुझे करनी थी, लेकिन I will do what we'll do is we'll do quizzes once once or twice a week or something like that. So yeah. But just in case, guys, if you have not seen it, बहुत लोग मुझे कल पेल रहे थे, बोल रहे थे 1947 के लोगों का अनाउंसमेंट चालू है, 1947 से अभी तक आया नहीं है. ऐसा करके सब लोग मुझे बहुत पेल रहे थे सब. ये लो भाई लोग, ये ले लो. देखो तुम्हारे राइट हैंड साइड कॉर्नर पे मैं तुमको शायद ये दिखता रहूंगा, ग्रेनी दिखता रहूंगा, लेकिन लोगो तो पूरा बराबर है. लोगो तो एशियन. But yeah, this is so actually. Please, guys, let me know if you like the logo. What do you feel about the logo? So yeah, please let me know. Pakka, because I loved it. I absolutely loved it. या एक मिनट, लोगो चेंज कर लिया. अरे इंटरनेट भाई, ये अपग्रेड कर रहा हूँ भाई. इंटरनेट अपग्रेड कल तक हो जाएगा. 24 आवर्स मुझे बोला था, तो मेरे ख्याल से कल दोपहर तक होना चाहिए वो. इट विल बी 100 Mbps. आज आई थिंक देयर इज सम इशू विद द थ्रूपुट. राइट नाउ आई एम नॉट, आई रियली डोंट नो व्हाट दैट इज. मैं चाहिए तो व्हाट विल डू इज मैं थोड़ा सा और कैमरा डाउनग्रेड कर देता हूँ. एक मिनट को. इन माई ओपिनियन दिस शुड बी ओके, लेकिन मैंने मतलब इतना लो तो इंसान गिर ही नहीं सकता, लेकिन मेरा कैमरा गिर गया उतना. देखते हैं क्या होता है. बट या आई कैन सी देयर इज सम कनेक्टिविटी का लैग. शिवरांशु का कैमरा क्लियर दिख रहा है, मेरा इधर नहीं दिख रहा है मेरा विषय. ओके, दिस इज अ पेड शिवरांशु is what Sanjeev is saying.
I have no
Wait,
idea what you mean. If you mean pellet, Shubhanshu, and I'm not getting that reference, you got to
yeah,
explain to me.
pellet. I don't know what that means, by the way. इतना मैं मराठी मीडियम का वर्नाक्युलर मीडियम का लड़का हूँ, मुझे ये सब बड़े बड़े अंग्रेजी शब्द नहीं समझते. बट या
Yeah, me neither.
या इवन अद्वैत इज आस्किंग हु इज दैट विद मंगेश. आई हैव नो आइडिया. कोई
But
ऐसे घुस के मेरा.
I just want to say something to Anvit. Man, the satisfaction I got after watching Gabriel sky that penalty into probably the end of the world. I have a video of how I took a video of that because I was hoping this would be the moment PSG would win the would win the Champions League. And I'll probably send you that video if you like DM me on Instagram or something. I screamed like fuck when Gabriel missed it. I was like, yes, come on. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Man. My story ends there, dude.
ओ बेचारा बेचारा बेचारा, क्यों इतना वो चैंपियन हो गया भाई, तो उसको इतना क्यों तंग कर रहा है अभी. अरे
You
यार.
guys, but they still won the Premier League. So I mean, now imagine their Premier League celebrations were also like with Sadawa moves and all because they just lost the Champions League a couple of days before that.
तन्मय भट्ट के साथ कोलैब हो गया.
भाई अच्छा ठीक है चलो मतलब if you are saying that I hope I gain as much I hope I become as prosperous as him in life. So yeah, thank you very much.
या शिवरांशु, कैन यू डू समथिंग, जस्ट टॉक
Yeah,
टू द गाइस. मैं यहाँ पे
yeah,
नेट का
yeah.
वापस चेक करता हूँ, क्योंकि
Yes,
बहुत
yes,
ज्यादा लैग हो रहा है. ये मैं 2
yes,
मिनट्स
yes,
गाइस.
of course,
शिवरांशु, यू कैन कंटिन्यू टॉक
Yeah,
टू द गाइस, ठीक
yes,
है.
yes, yes, yes,
हाँ,
guys.
I'll be
Sure.
back.
Yeah, yeah, of course. All right, boys, it's just me now. Uh, that Gabriel penalty reached the same place as the Kane penalty against France. Oh boy. I mean, I wish I could show you how loud I shouted then, but it was insane. You won't believe how much satisfied I was when I watched it. So yeah, it was insane, man. By the way, guys, Who's watching Mexico versus South Africa tomorrow? It's kicking off. First of all, tell me कितनों ने Z5 की subscription ले रखी है अभी से? I personally feel it's a little expensive for 3 months, like 800 for 3 months is a tad bit expensive. But yeah, let me know how many of you have actually gone ahead and bought it. That doesn't mean I'm not going to buy it. I definitely will. But yeah, just saying. Uh, Jadon Sancho has left the club. I am. I mean, yeah, I was just seeing a post today. In fact, we bought him for 75 million, and we let him go on a free. Bonkers, man, absolute bonkers. To think about that, all that money spent, all that potential, all that promise, and for for it to turn out the way it did, yeah, absolutely bonkers. Uh, Thoughts about Catalonia Grand Prix? Hey Rohan, what's up? I'm not, honestly, after Monaco, I have no hopes, man. Honestly, I have no hopes. Like, if the mechanics can't get a car ready to complete even one lap, like, okay, he did complete one lap, but if the mechanics at Red Bull can't make a car that can start a race, which Max did so hard to get a P2 on, I have no hopes. No. That
I don't know if
Gabriel
this is
penalty
okay or not.
seems better for now.
Yeah, देखते हैं. अभी के लिए तो ठीक लग रहा है.
What did you do?
मैंने जो सब सब वर्ल्ड के सुपर कंप्यूटर्स का जब भी नहीं चलते तभी क्या करता है वही किया मैंने. बंद करके चालू किया वापस और कुछ नहीं किया.
Great.
आपका पीसी हो, पीएलसी हो, जो भी हो, राउटर हो, you just need to stop. You need to switch it off and on again.
It's
That's
the
all.
universal troubleshoot for everything in the world.
Yeah,
I wish I wish it was the case for life.
yeah. This is a The Gabriel penalty is the same place as Kane penalty during France. अरे यार. I see Saurabh is also there. Hey Saurabh, what's happening, man?
Hello.
अरे यार, exactly. I wanted to talk about that, but give me just a couple of moments. मैं यही कर रहा था, मतलब I was thinking of क्या करना है वर्ल्ड कप में. I mean, there are a lot of things I want to talk tonight, and one of them is not Jack Callis. I'll tell you that much. I'm not going to talk about Jack Callis tonight. I'm not going to get triggered tonight, all right. But yeah, basically, I was thinking of the World Cup 2022 ka final. So me and my school and college friend Kshitij, I think a lot of you guys know Kshitij. He has been on our cricket watch along. So me, Kshitij, all of us had gone out and watching game. And during that final, I was high. I mean, high as a kite. Not exactly high, but I was just piss drunk. And I was working with Geo at the time. And I was really frustrated with what was going on in that company. I was not happy, and as I said, I was drunk out of my ass. And I said that to my friend that the next World Cup, I want to cover the next World Cup. I mean, in some capacity, this is what I said. And I mean, I basically had sort of, now it is Stretford Paddock, but back in the day it was Talk of the Devil. I had that kind of stuff in my mind. And here I am talking to you guys and sharing my Ankara memories with you. I mean, that worked out for good. I mean, we are covering World Cup in some capacity. Might not be on a grand capacity, but talking to you guys has always been fun. So yeah, I mean, I just thought of that and thought of sharing with you, because World Cup always makes me nostalgic. And 2002 World Cup was, I mean, since last 1 week I'm constantly in that World Cup bus. Lekin the constant work I have to do to talk to you guys, that has been a downer. So, yeah, but I've been nostalgic for quite some time. Ever since I went to Shashwat studio, I have been nostalgic. And 2002 World Cup made me fall in love with football. I still remember the first game I watched. It was Brazil versus Turkey in the group stage. I mean, there were two Brazil versus Turkeys. One in the group stage, second in the semi-final. But I watched one in the group stage. And one thing I distinctly remember is how Rivaldo was play acting in that game. It was amazing. I mean, absolutely great player. One of the greatest players of our time. But oh my God, such a shit house. Such a shit house. But yeah, I mean, I remember at the time being slightly torn between my love for cricket and football. Because cricket was everything for me. And all of a sudden I realized, oh my God, sort of I'm leaning more and more towards football. So initially, probably that 1 year it was difficult. Oh my God, how can that be possible? But ultimately, it happened. Probably in 2004, 5, I realized that I definitely like football more than cricket. And one more thing I would like to say, and before handing it over to you, Shivranshu, is that I think World Cup is very important competition, or at least it was an important. Of course, it is still important competition, but why I'm saying this is important for sports lovers, because you got to know about a lot of players you otherwise would never see. So all we saw was Premier League players, some Spanish a lot of Premier League games, a few Spanish League games, and the teams that we could watch on the Serie A. Sorry, the team we could watch in the Champions League. That's about it. क्योंकि तभी what we used to do, at least what I used to do is I used to buy some magazine, तभी स्पोर्ट्स स्टार रहेगा, ये रहेगा, और buy some paper like Times of India जिसमें कुछ ना कुछ वर्ल्ड कप का सप्लीमेंट रहता है. So we used to buy that, and this is how we try to sort of absorb as much information as possible. Now everyone has data in abundance, so actually nitpicking the data is useful. I mean, that is very difficult, and at the same time, it is quite a useful skill. So yeah, I mean, that's about me. Shivranshu, what's your first World Cup memory?
Uh, my first vague World Cup memory was from 2010, because I started watching football in the properly watching, well, actually there was no proper watching. It just started right from the after the transfer window. Ronaldo left United, so I think that was the
That's all.
summer window of 9-10. I think, yeah, 9-10, yes. So
Huh,
and then so 2010 was my first exposure. Didn't watch all the games, but I remember moments.
huh,
Of course, that Maicon goal. I don't remember
yeah.
who it was against. Was it against Slovak? No, who was it against? I don't remember who it was against though. That Maicon
अभी
goal.
मुझे भी याद नहीं आ रहा है. मैं थोड़ा कल तो
Yeah,
मेरा नींद भी थोड़ा दिन ये होने के बाद मेरे को सब याद आ जाएगा. अभी याद नहीं आ रहा
yeah,
बराबर से कुछ.
yeah. So
Yeah,
obviously that Maicon goal. Then you had Diego Forlan had such an amazing tournament, and
yeah,
he
yeah.
was probably like, yeah. I mean, uh, even though the Spain won, and even David Villa had a great tournament as well. He had just completed his
Oh,
transfer to Barcelona
yeah,
from
yeah,
Valencia, if I'm not wrong. And then
yeah. That's right.
like David Villa had a great tournament. Forlan.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
had Germany beating England 4-0. That was that that was
4-1.
something. 4-1, yeah, 4-1. Sorry, I always forget that England goal because Germany was so dominant in that game.
Oh my
Uh,
God, they
I,
just
I felt bad in the. See, I am a hardcore Germany supporter when it comes to national, like international games right now. But back
huh.
then, primarily because of Waza, I used to support England, and
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, when Germany started scoring, I was like, fuck, this is not looking good.
yeah. True,
So
true,
and then
true.
they went on to dismantle England in that game, and then obviously again moments like Van Bronckhorst's goal against was it against Uruguay? Yeah,
Yeah, in the
that
semi-final.
was
Yeah,
in the semi-final. Yes. Oh, who can
yeah.
forget Luis Suarez's handball against Ghana? I mean, that was
Yeah,
such a
yeah.
heartbreaking moment. I didn't realize it back then, but looking at it later, I mean, you think of Ghana because obviously back then I didn't have much knowledge about which teams were touted to be favorites or who, like international wise at least.
Yeah.
But then you think about Ghana making it to the quarterfinals, out of the group stage, out of the
Hmm.
round of 16, making it to the quarterfinals, and then having such a moment taking away any chances of further like progress. So yeah, I mean that was a very fun work, and I think South Africa was a very good place to host it as well. South Africa were fantastic hosts. Can't really say that about the US this time
Yeah,
around with everything that's going on before the
yeah.
World Cup has even begun. With the whole thing about
Yeah,
the Iranian football team having to fly in and out of the US for every single game. I also read something about a Somalian referee being detained and questioned for 11 hours and then not being
yeah.
given entry into the States. Japan having to relocate twice because their base in Mexico was not up to the mark or something of that sort, and then they had to relocate to the United States. I mean, at this stage, what is nothing has happened yet, and we have got so many of these sort of anomalies going around. Again, I'm not very hopeful of this World Cup. But let's see how it goes. I'm not completely writing it off, but let's see how it goes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. I'll just go through a few comments. Yeah, Jadon Sancho has left the club. See, Jadon's Camcho. So Parmesh, a dear friend of mine who joined one of our live streams, also
Guys,
calls him Jadon's Camcho. क्या हुआ? Hello? All right. Nice shirt, I think. Yeah, thank you so much. I am assuming you are saying that to me because of my WCW का shirt logo, but yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sanjay. मैं
I
एक
think he
मिनट
said that
देखता
to me
हूँ.
when you were not
नहीं नहीं, but I'm going to take it. I mean, I'm going to
there in
take
the
that as a
stream.
compliment to for me. मेरा WCW का vintage है कुछ. अरे शिवराज, can you down? Can you ये तेरा मेरे ख्याल से वाईफाई और ये तेरा ये नहीं हो रहा है. Can you sort of down convert to 720p? मेरे ख्याल से अभी तेरा 1080p रहेगा. I think तेरा वाईफाई और इसका थोड़ा कुछ ये मिसमैच हो रहा है. Change the setting to 720p. Down convert. But yeah.
No,
ये साला
मेरा डाउन ही है.
कितना है? 720 है तेरा?
720 है. नहीं, मैंने अभी इंटरनेट स्विच किया, इसलिए अभी आई थिंक इट शुड बी फाइन.
ओके, लेट्स सी क्या होता है.
या
ऑलराइट. ये साला आरसी इतना दिन के बाद आ रहा है और उधर आके साला रेस बेट कर रहा है. जैक कैलिस कुड हैव ब्रोकन ब्रैडमैन्स रिकॉर्ड टू बी ऑनेस्ट. बस हो गया. मैंने बहुत रैंट किया कल जैक कैलिस के बारे में. आज मुझे नहीं रैंट करना है साला. द नाइस शर्ट वाज फॉर शिवराज, नॉट फॉर यू. ओ समझ गया भाई, समझ गया. मेरे को मेरे लिए नहीं था वो. मेरा टी शर्ट है ना, शर्ट कैसा बोलेगा तू बराबर से. या फ्लड लाइट फुटबॉल. माय फर्स्ट मेमोरी वाज पिछले जन्म में जब मंगेशंक वाज रिव्यूइंग एस्टेक एफसी वर्सेस. ऑल राइट.
Oh man.
All right. My first football memory is Spain versus Russia 2018 penalty shootout game. Yeah. It was quite a good game, by the way. And I still remember Peter Drury ka commentary. He had just gone absolute bonkers during that game. Amazing. Especially after the shootout, he turned into sort of, I don't know, great. I mean, so if you guys knew were Maharashtrian, I would have said that he turned into Kusum Agraj, but you wouldn't know that. So, Andre Rudyard Kipling, he turned into Rudyard Kipling. चलो, सब लोग इधर अंग्रेजी लोग हैं ना, तो सबको ये करते हैं, गोरा लोग है ना. Yeah, sorry. My first memory is Zidane performance. Oh my God, it was such a
Oh,
beautiful performance. It
my
was such a
God.
beautiful performance. And contrary to what people believe, basically, see, people remember Zidane's two goals from the '98 final. But Zidane throughout the World Cup was okayish. He was banned. He got a red card against Saudi Arabia, so he was banned for 2 games in that World Cup. So he did not have that great a tournament in '98. So 2006 में, even in 2006 in group stage, in the first two games he was decent. He was he was suspended for third game against Togo, and France drew first 2 games. They won against Togo. It was Frank Ribéry and Patrick Vieira had a great game. And from that Spain game, Zidane sort of actually elevated himself as. I mean, after watching those games, you realize, yeah, Zidane, it was going to be his last tournament, and he had a couple of uh, poor tournaments. To be very honest, he was okayish. He wasn't great in 2005-06 season for Real Madrid, but he sort of just came. I mean, he basically did what Zidane used to do, and yeah, he was great after that. Saudi versus Russia. Oh yes. What a great. Yeah, I mean, so basically, हम लोग ने वो मैं आधा हाफ उसका मिस कर दिया था because we decided to go to Hyderabad to watch. To decided to go to Hyderabad we stayed at my friend's place. तो हम लोग वहाँ पे गए थे, तो we decided कि 3 4 दिन पहले उसके we are going to spend time at Minad's place. So we had plenty of daru, मस्त liquor, lots of biryani. और हम लोग ने 2 दिन सिर्फ दारू पिया और बिरयानी खाया और मैच देखा और कुछ नहीं किया वहाँ पे. आई वॉज नॉट इवन इंटरेस्टेड इन गोइंग आउट. मुझे बिल्कुल बिल्कुल जाने का थोड़ा भी 1% भी मुझे ये नहीं था. So we did that. So I missed half of that game. So in the second half we reached Nina's place. So then we watched it from the second half. और next day it was Spain versus Portugal if I'm not mistaken. उसके next day नहीं था, तो it was fantastic game. It was 3-3. And it was one of the few times where Cristiano Ronaldo actually made his mark in the World Cup. Because contrary to what people believe, Ronaldo hasn't had a great World Cup. He was great in 2006 World Cup, but he was just a youngster, so he wasn't a main man. It was Luis Figo. So 2008 World Cup में he was 2006 World Cup में he was decent. 2000 उसके बाद 2018 World Cup में he was good. Apart from that, Ronaldo में मतलब it's not even entirely his fault. It's not like his team was great all the time. That's not the case, and it doesn't seem that he will have. Uh, he's going to have a great World Cup this time. I don't think so. I mean, I know Roberto Martinez is going to start him each and every game. But if I mean Bruno, in my opinion, will face the same situation that he does when he plays for United. That he creates a hell lot of chances, and which most of them go for waste. And what will happen with Ronaldo is basically Ronaldo will create the chances, but it Ronaldo will not make those runs. And it's bonkers to even think that he is going to make those runs because considering he's 41. So yeah, I mean Ronaldo I mean, if and that's the problem with right. That's the problem with Portugal. But at the same time, that's the problem with each and every team. A lot of people think that any team that plays the World Cup, it's going to be great. नहीं हर एक टीम को great नहीं होती. Every team has some issue or the other. No team is perfect before the World Cup. The only time I remember being a perfect team was Spain 2010. वो छोड़ के not many times a team is perfect during the World Cup. To be very honest. So yeah, that's my 2 cents about
By the
World
way,
Cup.
just to add
Ah,
on that Ronaldo point, right? It's funny that I didn't know this till today. In fact, uh, there was a match in 2010 when Portugal beat North Korea 7-0,
yeah,
and the first goal that Ronaldo, I don't remember how many goals Ronaldo scored, but I know he scored once.
one
Uh,
goal, one goal,
yeah.
one goal.
That one goal for Ronaldo was his first international goal for 2 years. Like at that point,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
hadn't scored for 2 years, which
yeah,
is ridiculous to think when you think about like Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the
yeah.
most prolific goal scorers there is. So
But I mean, he sort of elevated himself as that goal-scoring monster post to after joining Real Madrid, right?
yeah,
So मेरे ख्याल से, I mean, his team was it's not like his team was bad. His team was Portugal was a good team,
yeah,
but maybe I mean, they had really good players. They had Ricardo Quaresma. They had Pepe, fine player. They had Ricardo
yeah.
Carvalho for a
Carvalho,
few years.
yeah,
They had who else? I mean, they
Nani,
had a lot of players. Of course, they had
uh,
Nani.
yeah,
हाँ. So it's not like कि uh, ये नहीं था मतलब yeah, understandable. But I think that guy's international record is insane. That's 100,
yeah,
140 something goals in 220 games. That's like a club record.
yeah.
लेकिन वो that record is absolutely insane. So yeah. All right. Seriously, the memories Japan versus Denmark where Honda scored that free kick. Oh, 2010 World Cup. Yeah, it was a good World Cup. The
That,
only bad thing about that World Cup was that fucking vuvuzelas. That's just they just oh my god. I used to get wound up. And I was in Gujarat at the time. I was working for it was my client side Torrent Pharma करके वहाँ पे company है. And the torrent basically तभी I was living in a place called Chatral, which is like 30 kilometers away from Ahmedabad. तो वहाँ पे मतलब I was living वहाँ पे I was living alone. So what I used to do is I used to work in that plant for about I don't know over 10 hours और उसके बाद घर पे आके मैं मतलब होटल में आके वो I used to watch that game. एंड उस होटल में कोई नहीं था साला वो पूरी बोलते हैं ना भूत बंगला था मैं तो होटल मतलब उस होटल में मैं और एक बंदा ग्राउंड फ्लोर पे था आई वाज आई थिंक ऑन सेकंड फ्लोर और समथिंग तो मैं दो लोग थे वहां पे कुछ किसी को कुछ पढ़ा नहीं था कोई कुछ देता नहीं था बहुत दिमाग खराब हो गया था आई वाज देयर फॉर 3 months इट वाज क्वाइट एन एक्सपीरियंस और उसके बाद घर पे आके आई यूज्ड टू वॉच आफ्टर कमिंग बैक आई यूज्ड टू वॉच वर्ल्ड कप इट वाज रियली स्ट्रेसफुल क्योंकि मेरा नींद ही नहीं करते वहां पे पूरा होता था बिल्कुल. But yeah, it was a good one. Mingish being true, Hyderabad, Daru and Biryani, the two most famous things of Hyderabad. Yeah, of course. Sorry, we had a great time. So he bought biryani from different places and हम लोग ने इतना खाया biryani वो इतना खाया. By the way, guys, uh, before we go ahead, please like, share and subscribe. प्लीज लाइक करो, शेयर करो, सब्सक्राइब करो. मैं कल से तुम लोग को टारगेट देने वाला है. We need 3,000 subscribers on YouTube before the end of the World Cup at any cost. अभी मुझे 10,000 नहीं बोलना है. Let's stick to realistic target. Let's stick to round of 16 first. अभी round of 16 क्या साल है? Round of 32 हो. So let's go round of 32 first. Round of 32 होने के बाद हम लोग काम करते हैं और थोड़ा सा उसमें ये करते फिर. मेरा अटक गया क्या यहाँ पे?
हाँ, थोड़ी देर के लिए.
हाँ हाँ नहीं, मेरा क्योंकि मेरा वो 1080p पे जा रहा है फॉर सम रीजन. मुझे नहीं पता ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है.
ओके.
अभी ठीक है. कुछ तो रिकॉर्डिंग का इशू आ रहा है. ठीक है, विच इज फाइन. रिकॉर्डिंग का आज इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. 2002 is my favorite Ronaldo player memory. Yeah. If
He had a
Ronaldo
great
7 wins
tournament.
the cup, yeah. If Ronaldo 7 wins the World Cup, that will
Oh
be massive.
man.
Because Thala for oh my god, oh my
Oh
god, oh
man.
my god,
Oh man. Oh man.
oh my
Please
god, too
don't
much.
tell me Dhoni is coming back for another IPL season next year. I'm gonna lose my shit if that happens.
He did not play right this time.
He did not. And you know what? There's actually a crazy like conspiracy theory behind it. I'm not sure if it's true or not. So, Chennai Super Kings का जो sponsor था, उनका जो jersey sponsor Etihad Airways, they had a
Okay.
contract. Also, they had a condition that हम sponsor तुमको तभी करेंगे अगर धोनी play मतलब team का part होगा. So they had to keep him just to get Etihad Airways as a sponsor.
Is that so?
There's someone on Reddit mentioned this. I'm not sure I don't know how true this is, but it's not
Yeah.
it's not very unrealistic though. Matlab, if you think about it, like because their jersey sales are gonna happen due to him after all, so it's quite clear why they would want that leverage on their contract. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know nothing about IPL. All right, Pratyush.
Yeah,
Pratyush is
I
saying
delved
that
into uncharted territory there.
yeah. I don't know nothing. I know nothing about IPL, to be very honest. And Pratyush is saying Ronaldo has a tremendous pressure upon himself just because. I mean, I don't think that's the case, Pratyush. I'm pretty sure he see. It's not like if not for Messi's World Cup, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि उसको नहीं जीतना है. मुझे ऐसा नहीं होता था. It's going to be so all of us thought 2022 was going to be his last World Cup. So there is a chance had they won it in 2022, there is a chance he would have retired. But he is Ronaldo, right? He has that drive. So, but yeah, again, he's not good enough to start for Portugal, man. He's not, simply not. You can't expect a 41-year-old to play each and every game at the World Cup, man. It's Abhishek. Yes. Abhishek. Yes. अभिषेक एक ही बंदा काम करता है हमारे में. मैं ऐसा थोड़ा सा आई एम जस्ट अ फेस. पीछे बैकएंड पे सब काम कर रहा है अभिषेक ही साला. तो yeah, Abhishek is the most hardworking person on the channel. That is true. आदित्य क्या एक मिनट है. Can you guys see comment?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
There's something really
The
wrong with your
StreamYard
internet connection. Or
will-
it's StreamYard. I'm not sure what it is.
अरे यार रुको अभी हो जाएगा.
Hey Aditya, no, you didn't miss much. We're just, we're just discussing
It should be
World Cup
okay now.
predictions.
मेरा लिटरली नेबर के इधर कनेक्ट हो गया था. मैं जब रीस्टार्ट किया था.
And they turned it off, I guess. Oh man. Why does it do that? Why do you have their Wi-Fi saved? Like, is it a public Wi-Fi or something? Like, forget कर दो.
नहीं तो I wanted it for some reason कि मुझे मेरा घर पे कुछ कनेक्टिविटी का इशू था. तो मैंने बोला उसको, hey, they've been my neighbor for 20 years, man. तो मैंने उसको बोला, अरे भाई मेरा नहीं चल रहा है, I need your Wi-Fi. उसने दे दिया. अभी ये पंगा हो रहा है. ओके. अरे भाई शुगर और बीपी का गोली नहीं है. बात करके करके ना मेरा पूरा थ्रोट इन्फेक्शन हो गया. उसका गोली खा रहा हूँ मैं साले. ऐसे सब लोग मारने के लिए तो सब बराबर से आ जाते हैं. नालायक लोग. बट या आदित्य का मंगेश के नेबर से फिर भी इंटरनेट का बिल नहीं भरा.
Yeah.
God, oh God, I think it should be okay now. तो I think पहले से इशू वही था मेरे को ऐसा लगता है फिर मेरा कनेक्टेड था डायरेक्टली उनके ही घर पे था शायद एंड दैट वाज द रीजन इतना सब लफड़ा हो रहा था इंटरनेट का तो मेरे
Look at,
इंटरनेट का इशू था
look at the next comment. Look at the next comment.
सिडनी स्विनी के
uh,
साथ कनेक्ट हो जाएगा दिल दिल का तारा अरे होई वो तो होना ही है भाई वो होना ही है वो अपना चैनल ही मुझे फेमस करने वाला है भाई ऐसा करते हो तुम लोग सिडनी भाभी तो तुम्हारी सिडनी भाभी यही है वो एक मिनट okay it's a 6-7 game tournament for Ronaldo anyways I mean see क्या है ना कि एक तो this tournament see any time tournament का structure change हो जाता है ना कुछ तो भलता ही होता है in 2003-4 Champions League round of 16 add कर दिया I mean that was not the only reason but Porto won it that time Porto were that good of course it's not like they had it was just a stroke of luck but they won it that time 2016 Euros में देखो क्या हुआ था all of a sudden Portugal won they had 3 points in the group stage they did not win a single game at the group stage तो अभी ऐसा है ना कि it's very difficult to I mean for all the good teams it's very difficult to actually not progress through the next round of 16 में कितना जाएंगे I'm not sure क्योंकि it's going to be a challenge so for example मैंने मतलब I was checking something today Mexico are playing all their group games in Mexico and home advantage always counts होम एडवांटेज हमेशा काउंट होता ही होता है एनी कॉस्ट कुछ भी करो एंड Mexico reached quarter final in 1970 World Cup in 1986 World Cup both times they were playing in Mexico तो तभी वो क्वार्टर फाइनल they reached the quarter final अभी see reaching the quarter final it's not as easy as it was back in the days but I will not be surprised if Mexico reach say round of 16 right I will not be surprised if that happens so if just imagine consider a scenario if England play Mexico at Azteca so तभी it will not be an easy game for England it will be a slightly tricky game for England Mexico में खेलना it's not easy for England against Mexico when they will have home advantage home advantage always counts man except if unless until you are Qatar 2022 home advantage always counts because Qatar in 2022 probably the worst host nation I have ever seen वो इतने गंदे थे तभी इतने गंदे थे it was terrible they were absolutely terrible so yeah Mike Tyson will be angry you don't want to do अरे यार by the way Shivransh say hello to uncle from us
yeah, yeah, yeah. I just told him. He says hi. Yeah.
yeah even
Yeah.
Floodlight
Sorry.
Football is saying hello to uncle
Yeah.
अरे वो बात कर रहे तो म्यूट क्यों कर रहा है
Nah, I mean it's just some. Anyways,
yeah
yeah, I
yeah I
got.
know
Yeah.
okay now wait to Shivransh see I'm pretty sure this means hello
Uh,
yeah all right hey Dank what's up man how are you first of all hey thank you so much let's say if you get any team in the World Cup let's say if you get any team in this World Cup as a manager, what will be your strategy according to SWOT analysis and new condition? SWOT analysis
oh
for
man.
punching.
Oh man.
आएगा आएगा आएगा
Honestly,
I don't know man
I
हाँ
know
go on
what team I wouldn't pick. Like, I probably wouldn't pick France. Um, I probably wouldn't pick France and maybe England as well. These are two I know I wouldn't pick.
see I mean क्या है ना मतलब I mean see my point is simple it's the World Cup is not as straightforward तो लोगों को लगता है कि बहुत स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड है कि ये फ्रांस और स्पेन जीतेगा इट विल सी आई एम नॉट सेइंग फ्रांस विल नॉट विन but it's not as obvious as people think it is वो इतना इजी नहीं है वो क्योंकि फ्रांस only have 5 midfielders in their squad I mean, it's very important. Nowadays, it's a control-based game, but especially this time, you will not be able to press that high because of heat, because of altitudes and whatnot. But
Yeah,
if that's the case, what you need to do is you need to keep the ball. France have someone like Shaw, many top player, but he had a weird season. You have 35-year-old N'Golo Kante. I'm not saying that Kante will have a bad World Cup because even during Euros, nobody thought that Kante will have a decent tournament. But he was there, France's best midfielder at the Euros. So that's that. वो एक चीज है. Uh, so, if there is any team who can, there are a couple of teams who can keep the ball. One is Spain. They can keep the ball. Portugal can keep the ball. So I think keeping the ball is very important because if you can't press, what will you do, right?
yeah.
It's going to be very important. Keeping the ball is going to be very important. England doesn't have anyone who will keep the ball. To be very honest, Elliot Anderson is not that kind of a player.
And see, that's where you would like someone like a Kobe Mainoo to start because he can keep the ball, he can carry the ball as well. He's a very for a midfielder, he's a great dribbler. But then I don't see as much as I want him to start, I don't see him starting over people like say Elliot Anderson, definitely not over Declan Rice. But yeah, I see personally, I would not play both Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson in a midfield pivot.
No, but they have
Primarily,
to. They have to. They
yeah,
have to.
yeah.
They don't have any other option right now.
See,
Because
unless,
first of all,
yeah,
see, Elliot Anderson is sensational player. He's great player, amazing player. He's going to be some player. I mean, he's just 23, 24 right now. Declan Rice, he has played in that number 6 role for Arsenal throughout the season. वो उसी रोल पे खेला हुआ है पूरे सीजन में. So, I mean, I think you need to keep the ball, man. You need to keep the ball. I think Argentina, Brazil will have. See, if England play Brazil in the quarterfinals, uh, I mean, see, it's not like I'm not saying that England will not win the World Cup. I find it very difficult for them to win the World Cup because you need a proper, good defense. England defense is still, uh, it's good, but it's not great. You need a very good defense and midfield. England have a decent midfield, but defense, I still have my doubts.
yeah,
Argentina, it's such a strange World Cup. Argentina, most of the players had average season, I would say. They did not have a great season.
yeah.
They had an okay season. So that's that. You look at someone like Brazil, but Brazil have someone like Carlo Ancelotti, and they had now Wesley is injured. Carlo only had 5 midfielders earlier. Now that Wesley is injured, now Ederson is inside the midfield. He's going to play in the midfield. So Ederson has a chance to win the World Cup along with Casemiro and Matheus Cunha, and next season he can also win the Premier League with Manchester United. Wow, great! Yeah, what
Oh,
an arc! What a debut arc!
hopium to the core. Jesus.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
but yeah, speaking of the pressing element, right, and also regarding the element of the kind of the quality of players that are at the World Cup, and talking about the quality, we can't ignore the amount of injuries that we've got. Like the World Cup hasn't even started. We've
yeah,
got Julian Timber out. We've got Leonard Carl out.
yeah,
We've got Wesley out, obviously, and then there's so many players who were already out before the squads were announced. Like you have
yeah,
David
yeah.
Nunez. You've got who else? Who else have you got who's out? Neymar was almost out, but luckily, see that's the thing I was glad about, right? Neymar
Yeah,
being declared.
Neymar's injury had nothing to do with Neymar's injury had nothing to do with too much football. To be very honest, it's Neymar being
Fair
Neymar.
enough. All right,
Yeah,
that's a fair point, fine. But you like, see, I've got no affinity towards Neymar by any stretch of the imagination, by any stretch of of the word. But there are some players you just would like to see on a World Cup stage, considering
of
it could
course,
be
of course.
their last. Like Neymar is one
But
of those players.
he's not going to have a good World Cup. I mean, he will not start games. I'll be really surprised if he starts games.
Now, with Ancelotti as manager, I also highly doubt that, considering the kind of realistic
That's not
manager
going to
he
happen.
is. He's not going to. He's probably gonna. So the France
Yeah,
lineup, so the Brazil lineup, right? You guys might have covered this in the squad review, but I think their front line would be Rafinha. They might start with Endrick,
yeah,
and I think for striker they'll probably go Igor Thiago,
yeah,
because
yeah.
like unless Ancelotti does something really strange and starts Neymar as a nine because
No,
he can't run to save his life. That's for sure.
No, no, no. Neymar will not start. I can assure you that much. Neymar will not start. Yeah. By the way, Adolf Herder is a new Frankfurt coach. Reddit is going crazy with things.
Yeah,
Oh my god. Oh my god. I did not know
yeah.
this.
There's a guy called Adolf. Oh yeah, there is actually the
Yeah,
Austrian
yeah.
guy. He
Acha.
reached the 93-94 UEFA Cup final. Oh,
With?
okay. I think it was with. Let me check. That was with Austria Salzburg, which is
No.
probably Red Bull Salzburg now.
Red was Salzburg. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also talking
Okay.
about the quality, right? Which I sort of like missed on. Um,
Huh.
I think I'll go after this comment.
Okay. Why did Argentina leave Garnacho? My God. Please talk to Scolari to include self-employed CR7. You have What an absolute idiot. What an absolute idiot. What an
Yeah.
absolute idiot.
No, but yeah, talking about Argentina's colony, right? Lee, see, during the last World Cup in 2022, Argentina did not have the strongest lineup on paper. In fact, by
Yeah.
strongest lineup, you would say France had a really good lineup. Spain did by some extent, but one thing which Argentina had was that team spirit around them. Similar to
Yeah.
Germany in 2014. Germany in 2014 did not have the strongest lineup. France in
No, no, they did.
2018, you could
They
argue,
had
did.
no, no, no. So Germany 2014 had a great lineup. They had they won the treble with well, not they, but Bayern Munich won the treble, and they had so many
Huh.
Bayern Munich players playing in that team. You had Schweinsteiger playing like a dream. You had Thomas Muller. You had Miroslav Klose, who had decent World Cup. You had Sami Khedira. You had Messi. Ozil, in my opinion, had an average tournament, but they had Manuel Neuer. So
Yeah.
they had fantastic players. Their issue was initially that so basically he just like Pep Guardiola, Love started playing Philip Lam in the midfield.
Yeah.
So at times it was Gordon Mustafi was playing as right back. Later he got injured against Algeria, and Philip Lam was back as a right back. And all of a sudden, वो होने के बाद Germany restored their squad balance. तो उस balance ठीक होने के बाद सब ठीक हो गया उनका.
Which is why, again, it won't surprise me if, I don't know, see, again, where will Joshua Kimmich start in the midfield at right back? The similar situation to Philip Lams. He's been
It,
playing a
it
lot
seems he's
of.
going to start at right back.
Yeah,
He's
he's
going to
been
start at the right back.
he's been playing a lot of right back for Bayern this
Hmm.
season. So I hope that's the case because they really don't have very good right backs. Like you could start Nathaniel Brown there and David Brown at left on the
Hmm.
left, but I wouldn't start Brown when I have got Joshua Kimmich there and when I've got Pavlovic in the midfield, who's been fantastic for
Yeah,
Bayern. So
yeah.
yeah, but not digressing from the topic. Thing about the Argentina squad in 2022 is that they had a great team spirit around them. You
Hmm.
see, I don't know how much this played a factor, but I think there was this collective drive to get Messi that final World Cup, that one trophy
Yeah,
that has eluded him. I sort of felt that there was that sort of like energy surrounding each and every one, that they had this one purpose that they had to achieve as a squad. So I'm
yeah,
not sure what that drive is for Argentina this year, but if some team can develop some sort of a drive like that, say some teams which are not touted to, say something like someone like at this stage I'd consider Portugal favorites with the kind of midfield they have. Uh, I mean, no, not exactly favorites maybe, but say
but see,
semi-finals.
I mean, see, uh, I don't know, man. I really don't know. See, see, will a lot of people have started putting out predictions. I am never confident about predictions. अपने को जो लगता है वो बिल्कुल होता नहीं है कभी.
Right.
So highest I think France and Spain have they probably are two teams with highest odds. But
Yeah.
good chance both of these teams will not win it. ऐसा
Yeah, of
कभी भी
course.
नहीं है. मतलब any World Cup which starts, the teams with highest odds will never win the tournament. I'm not saying that I'm not saying use it as a thumb rule. I'm just saying that it's very difficult to predict. And actually, when once the tournament starts, people will have a better idea. All right, take it up. Hey hacker, what's happening, man? Argentina won another World Cup. Will the greatest ever international manager in modern. I mean, I, I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know how this international management ka ye works. But yeah, I mean, Scaloni has done a great job. He's already have won three trophies. Only the only team to repeat that was Spain in 2000 between 2008 to 2012. And it was done by two different managers. 2008 was Luis Aragon's, and later it was Vicente Del Bosque. So it was done by two different managers. It wasn't a single manager. So I mean, Scaloni deserves a huge credit. See, and Scaloni is someone that makes me feel that there is a good chance Argentina will can go sort of deep in the World Cup, because last time they lost the first game against Saudi Arabia, and Scaloni started chopping and changing, and it worked. He brought in Enzo and Julian Alvarez. Both are, of course, talented youngsters, but giving them chance on such a high level, I think it's a big deal. And of course, yesterday me and the boys, we talked about Valentin Barco. Barco had a very good game yesterday against Iceland. And Iceland was the first European team Argentina played after 2022 World Cup final, by the way. So they've not played any European team except for Iceland. Yeah. So, okay, let me go through some comments. Huh? Inspired from the past. अरे आई एम ओचो ना बाबा, थाने का ओचो आया है, ऐसा क्या कर रहे हो तू यार? Big and interesting SWOT analysis. या स्टडी अस्टेका में कौन कौन सी टीम्स का मैच है? अस्टेका में
Hang on, let me
देखोगे?
tell
मेरे को
you
मुझे
that.
याद नहीं आ रहा है जिसमें ना.
So Azteca, you have
अच्छा, you have it in
uh,
front of you?
yeah, I think I have the fixture list. Hang on, where is the Azteca again?
Okay, it's Mexico versus South Africa. Group
Wait,
stage, Mexico versus to be decided. ये
Mexico,
क्या
South
मतलब
Africa
भाई?
is it Mexico City? मैं फीफा के ऑफिशियल साइट पे फिक्चर्स देख रहा हूँ एंड वहाँ पे ये भी लिखा है
हाँ तो
द
मेक्सिको, अरे मेक्सिको सिटी स्टेडियम में मतलब एस्टेका ना.
अच्छा सॉरी हाँ ओके सो दैट इज Azteca सॉरी माय बैड सो इट्स
Yeah,
Mexico South
yeah.
Africa then you've got
Uzbekistan versus Colombia.
yes
And there is one round of 16 game, round of 32 game, and one round of 16 games.
yeah
Yeah. So that's that. Okay. एक minute रुको. Also, Dank is saying also make a watch along with Drop for turn will Rohit by drop vlog as World Cup. Yeah. Rohit is planning something on the lines. And Roxy, अरे शाश्वत is a busy man यार. उसका खुद का वो zero ball knowledge है, वो उसका वहाँ पे चालू रहता है. He's planning to invite a lot of other guests. So it will be very difficult for me to ask. मतलब, I can always ask him, but I'm not really sure if he'll be able to join. क्योंकि ही इज अ बिजी मैन मान, वो बहुत बड़ा आदमी है भाई, वो बहुत वेरी हम्बल एंड ये, बट ही इज अ बिग डील सीरियसली. Akari Singh, I feel is what the message will have and yeah, exactly. And मतलब as soon as Messi so Messi came on as a substitute against Iceland, and as soon as he turned up, he created what a beautiful midfield splitting pass that was, between the lines pass. It was such a beautiful pass, and again he scored that goal. So yeah,
45 seconds after
Messi is
coming
Messi.
on
45 seconds after coming on. So yeah, I mean to think of it, it started sinking in the morning that, oh my god, this is going to be Messi's last tournament. This could be Messi's last tournament.
yeah
So yeah, I mean it's hard. I think he might play in the US probably for a couple of seasons or so. I don't know. It's very difficult to imagine football without Messi. To be very honest, it's very difficult. It's just like cricket without Sachin. Of course, cricket will go on. Cricket kept going on. Football will go on. But yeah, Messi leaving is going to be a huge game. It's going to be probably one of the biggest games of football of all time. Be it for Inter Miami. I hope he comes back to Barcelona at least for a season. I mean, not just. I mean, I probably like. I mean, see, I love Barca. I love Real. It's not like ऐसा कुछ नहीं है मेरा कि I love Barca and I hate Real. I love Real. I probably like Real slightly more than Barcelona. But yeah, I mean, Messi to Barca, yeah, amazing. It will be amazing. It will be amazing.
You know what I am like sort of hoping, not like again delusional hope, whatever. Let it come to United for one final season.
Yeah, it will be fun. It
It
won't
will be
happen.
great. Let the Premier League. See, the Premier League has seen one monster. Let it see the
Wayne Rooney.
artist now. No. So like Rooney,
Yeah, of
to
course I
hai,
know.
so he, yeah.
Of course I
So
know. Yeah.
it's seen one machine. Now let it see an artist. So
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, let the greatest league in the world have the greatest player at least play for one season.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. With Spain's Burn, Madueke, Jordan Anderson, England won't even be winning an argument about fish and chips later on the podcast.
I swear, man. No, I did not understand England's selections uh, when the squad got announced. Like you've left out. Okay, I understand Luke Shaw. I have to say, you've left out Harry Maguire, who's been consistently performing well for England every single time. Like he has started English like for England over uh, like supposedly good performing players or that people keep hyping about at club level. He's been that mainstay in that England backline. You've not picked him. You've not picked Luke Shaw, who for some reason in international tournaments becomes Roberto Carlos. No
Yeah,
matter
yeah.
how much of a stinker he drops for United, but yeah, not picking them to not picking Phil Foden. Yeah, with the kind of season I get. I mean, he wasn't even a regular for City. Uh, Palmer with his injury and I think with his performances as well. But still, like
But
some of those
I'm fine
selections,
with that. I'm actually fine with England selection in the sense I feel that it's very difficult to take so many players at a time. तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है आई गेट व्हाट यू आर ट्राइंग टू से रोहित मेड अ गुड आर्गुमेंट इन आवर वीडियो इन द इंग्लैंड का वर्ल्ड कप वीडियो व्हाट रोहित सेड इन दैट वाज व्हाई नॉट Harry Maguire over Danburn, which is a good argument. But
yeah,
we are talking about tactic Thomas Tuchel. We are talking about a Champions League manager who knows the guy who knows his stuff. So I think this could be for tactical reason. Also at the same time, England. I mean, the team is away for 7 weeks or so.
mm,
So it's not like you only need good players. You also need good characters. By by that I'm not suggesting that Maguire is not a good character because Maguire everyone is highly respected, widely respected. But I mean I'm fine with that. Yeah, Cole Palmer. Uh, he played a few games and he did not play a few. But at times he was injured. So I think England they have a good team. I don't think they have a World Cup winning team, but it is a good team. I genuinely think it is a good team. Gehi had a fine season at least he was very good in the first half of the season. Konsa had a decent season for Aston Villa, but yeah, I mean, all right, एक minute, मैं check कर रहा हूँ. कुछ hacker is saying I will feel like Bruno hype is too much.
come on.
Uh, I mean, there is a chance that he might not get an assist in the World Cup because the forward line will not be able to finish it. Bruno is in a form of his life, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it's okay not to like Bruno, but by the way, I'm not saying that Hacker doesn't like Bruno, but Bruno is amazing, man. Bruno is great player. Bruno is amazing. Matlab, you can't. It's not even funny. You can't say a bad word about Bruno as a player. He can. I mean, I get that his whinging is too much for everyone to take. At times, even I hate his whinging, but amazing player, man. क्या player है वो? क्या साला बाप player है?
I
All right,
mean
take me.
to get 9 goals and 22 assists in a 40-game season
Yeah,
when we don't have other tournaments, no Carabao
yeah.
Cup, no League, no FA Cup, no European tournaments. I mean, to do that in such a short season is not a small feat. So
Yeah,
Bruno
yeah,
is an exceptional player. It's
yeah.
just like the only sort of would say something that is bittersweet, or rather more bitter than sweet, is he will not be remembered of how good a player he was if he does not get team trophies to some extent. I mean, look at Kevin
Yeah,
De
yeah. I
Bruyne.
mean, yeah,
Yeah, so De Bruyne same level of output as Bruno, at least because De Bruyne was there before Bruno came, and then since Bruno has come, he's matched, and in fact he's crossed De Bruyne in terms of chances created, in terms of impact had in the attacking third of a game, in the overall pitch, playmaking, creation of chances, everything. But the only edge De Bruyne has up his sleeve are the trophies. So that is sort of where it kind of gets the debate gets a little dicey. But yeah, individually amazing player. I don't think you'll ever get to see a 10 like Bruno for some time at least.
Yeah, he is one of his kind. He's one of a kind, most
Yeah.
definitely. All right. So, yeah, Aditya Singh, but he's already got 2 in recent friendlies. Yeah, yeah. What I'm saying is the only reason he will not get assists is if forwards don't finish his chances. If Bruno plays as number 10, he's going to create a lot of chances. I have no doubt about that.
You see,
Right.
with
Monster,
Portugal,
acha,
right?
acha. Monster, no way to talk about
We'll
that.
talk about Carnage.
Acha.
See, with Portugal, right? I was just looking at the Portugal lineup. See, the only forwards they've got are Rafael Leao, Pedro Neto, Gonzalo Guedes. Then they've got. They don't even have Gonzalo Ramos this time, I think. Oh, they do. They do. They have Gonzalo Ramos and Ronaldo. See, Portugal don't have a forward. See, okay, I'll leave Ronaldo aside because he's 41. That's one thing that's working against him already. And no matter how good a
Yeah,
player is at 41, you can't expect him to do all the work, like track back and do everything. You can't.
yeah,
The other forwards that Portugal have got, like Gonzalo Ramos, not a regular starter at PSG. He's looking for a move away to get regular minutes. You've got Rafael Leao who wants to leave AC Milan, United
yeah,
being a possible destination. Again,
yeah,
bang average season. Pedro Neto, we all know with Chelsea, hasn't been that great. And then you've got like Trincao, you've got Guedes. Yeah, I mean, who players playing respectively for Sporting and Real Sociedad. See, they don't have that. If you take Ronaldo aside, you don't have a player who is young but who's got regular playing time or has had a good season. So it's either Ronaldo or you can't really rely too much on the other forwards. I know Ramos had a hat trick in the last World Cup. That was just a one-off game. Let's not
yeah,
start hyping it as if that's something he does as on a daily basis. But yeah, that is something where that is a place where Portugal's front line sort of lacks. Like if it's not Ronaldo, then who?
yeah, yeah. Okay. Hacker is saying Bruno is a different Vicente ended up quarter that will be. I mean, doesn't matter, right? That doesn't matter. He will create chances. That's more important. World Cup is. I mean, yeah. I mean, Premier League football is pretty high quality football. It's not like Premier League football is not a high quality football. So yeah, he will create chances. I have no doubt in my mind if he plays in that number 10 role, he will. Yeah. Dexter is saying, I'm curious how to set up Portugal if Bruno, Vitinha, and Neves midfield, Berna is right wing, then essentially perfect for. So, in a recent friendly, it was Rafael Leao who played on the left hand side. It was Con Concenciao. Wait, how do I pronounce his name?
Francesco Conceição. I think he's
Conceição.
Sergio Conceição's son, right?
Oh, right. Conceição. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, why am I butchering pronunciation? Uh, but well, I remember this England will finish the group behind Croatia and Ghana. I don't think that will happen. But yeah, I mean,
That's a bold take.
no, but yeah, even if they finish third, it is fine, right? It's very difficult for teams to sort of not go through the round of 16. All top teams will go to the round of 32. Sorry, not even round of 16, round of 32. So they had. So basically, what I'm trying to say at the time, Bruno played in the midfield. It's going to be Ian Neves and Vitinha, and I think Bruno will play. Bernardo Silva can play in the midfield. He can play up top. He can play as in the midfield two, midfield three. So they have Bernardo Silva. I love Bernardo Silva. Amazing player. So they have Bernardo Silva. Uh, who else? I mean, I think Bruno will play. There is a chance that Bruno will play that number 10 role, and it's not like Bruno will only attack. He will track back. He will
Yeah.
run up and down the pitch. So that will happen. So उसमें कुछ problem नहीं होने वाला. That's not going to change. All right. मैं और देख रहा हूँ एक मिनट. I think players I mentioned will start 90% if Conceição starts is yours at if he is vested or I mean, he first needs to drop Ronaldo. If Ronaldo starts, Portugal are not going anywhere.
Yeah.
He needs to drop Ronaldo. Yeah, Felix will start. Now, this is a good point,
No.
but that's the thing, right? I have never seen Joao Felix play well in three games,
Yeah.
three consecutive games. I
Yeah.
have never seen Joao Felix play well in three consecutive games. क्या मेरे को समझते नहीं है क्या प्लेयर है वो exactly. Third Tuchel will put jail by English just because he's German. नहीं है साला पता चला कि एमोरिम बन जाए और सीडीएम खिलाए देगा.
No, I don't think he's going to do that because he's got two quality like people to play in the double pivot in Vitinha and Joao Neves.
Yeah, yeah.
So he'll be a fool to drop one of them, play Bruno in the double pivot, and then start some like a Bernardo at camp. So that'll be
Yeah.
stupid. So yeah.
Yeah, third place पे that's right आदित्य. मतलब वही पागलपन है
Oh,
ना.
okay. They can also. This thing was I was aware of this.
अरे round of 32 ना 48 teams you have.
48 teams.
32 तो उनका बाकी जो third place teams है they will have their own table. That's how Portugal won the Euros.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's how they won the Euros.
Okay.
Felix is
Right.
Morata of Moratas. But that's the thing, right? We know the level, the sort of Morata's level. Joao Felix is touted as second coming of Ronaldo plus Messi plus Pele plus Maradona, everything combined साला मिश्रण करके रखा है उसको. And I don't see him play well in 3 games on the bounce or 4 games on the bounce. I've never seen that. So I don't get Joao Felix का hype. मुझे अभी तक समझा नहीं उसका hype. क्या पता महचोद क्या चल रहा है. Felix is like Portugal national team के लिए he is way better than. I mean, I don't know, man. मतलब I don't remember Felix playing well anywhere in 3 games on the bounce. Let's see if he starts for Portugal. And we are talking about a player who played at Chelsea, at Atletico, and Barca. But it's not like he's going. It's not like he's playing for Bournemouth and Brentford. He has played at all the top clubs. अभी क्या मेरे को समझ नहीं होगा वो player. All right. Dexter is saying it will be Diego Costa, Joao Neves, Diaz, Inacio. Yeah, it's going to be Diaz, Inacio, that is for sure. Vitinha, Bernard, Bruno 10, yeah. Felix Neto, right wing Leo. अरे ये तो पूरा टीम का ये पूरा स्क्वाड दे दिया ना भाई डेक्स्टर तूने ऐसा क्या कर रहा है यार.
He's basically done slashes की ये नहीं तो ये.
Yeah. Ronaldo has last chance to regain debate. क्या कौन सा debate? First of all, there was never a debate. कुछ debate था ही नहीं. Messi head and shoulders ahead of Ronaldo. Is Ronaldo a great player? Amazing player. यार कौन नहीं ना बोल सकता है. There was never a debate. It's a stupid debate.
Yeah.
All right. Are this Roberto is a mad guy. Even in Nations League he played. Joao Neves has right. Yeah. I remember that. There was lot of noise. But I think it will be Semedo or United great Diego Dallo. I don't think Diego Dallo will start. Dallo will not start. They also have this guy यार अपना बारसा का City वाला.
You have Matheus Nunes.
Even they have Matheus Nunes. I find him extremely irritating.
Matheus
the
Nunes
other guy यार.
started right back.
अभी बारसा के लिए कौन खेल रहा है?
बारसा के लिए कौन खेल रहा है? नेल्सन सेमेडो तो खेल रहा है.
नहीं रे, Semedo is in Turkey.
अच्छा, Semedo is in Fenerbahce.
Cancelo, Joao Cancelo.
Oh, Cancelo, yeah.
Yeah, Joao Cancelo is playing at Barca, right? So he will play. हाँ, वो एक जगह पे right left किधर भी खेल सकता है वो. So they have Semedo साला कभी से खेल रहा है. Nelson Semedo has been there since from the sort of start of time. कभी से है वहाँ पे पोर्चुगल के लिए. बहुत सालों से खेल रहा है वो.
I think the backline is pretty much sorted with Mendes on the left. It'll be a toss-up between Nunes and Cancelo on the right. Dallo is like third choice there. Is Dallo even in the squad?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he
Of
is in the
course.
squad. Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's like third choice there. And the centre backs are Ruben Dias and Gonzalo Inacio. So that's like the backline is sorted, midfield is sorted. The attack is where the permutations combinations get interesting.
Genuinely miss. Yeah, true, true. Diego Jota said directly they're going to miss. What a player, man. What a player he was. Very good player, pretty direct, gave them a different dimension to their play. I really liked Diego Jota. Too bad he passed away when he was so young.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying that Hacker is saying, Yao Felix, great season ever was in Saudi only. Yeah, true, true. Paka hai wo. Why are people expecting him to do well in the World Cup? No, it's not.
You're not
He will
expecting.
not do.
Yeah.
Nobody's expecting Cristiano to do well. England will bring Chelsea to win the World Cup. Portugal defense is now susceptible. Yeah, agreed. If he gets injured, it's going to be difficult for them. Now, Felix, football, my academics. Are you doing live watch along? Of course, we are doing live watch along. But the plan is to do one live stream every day along with watch along, so that we can talk about that particular group and that kind of stuff. So, wo karenge. What do you guys expect Portugal's for? I think it's going to be Rafael Leo. On the right hand side, it could be Bernardo. Coinsao. Why am I getting his pronunciation fucked up?
Concesao. Concesao.
Concesao. Concesao. Concesao. Why am I fucking up his pronunciation? Concesao. No, it's not. I don't think it will be Concesao. It will be either of Bernardo or Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, I thought when he joined Chelsea was a fine player, but he hasn't had a good tournament. A good season with Chelsea. So, but I think Pedro Neto is a very good player.
So it's like on the left, right? It's a dilemma where who do you start? You've got two players who haven't performed well, who had stinker of seasons, but it's a toss up right there, like
Yeah,
Leao um, and Pedro Neto. So yeah,
yeah, yeah. TBMT में एक मेसी को लाइक करता है, other fails to acknowledge Messi immunity. Yeah, true. Agreed. Is
that's it's
Is the Portuguese mind? What does that mean?
You said he's been there since the start of time.
Oh, अच्छा. Good one, Sandeep. I don't know, and I don't have I don't have much excitement for this World Cup. Yeah, it will. I mean, it will come to you. Slowly, it will come to you. 100%. There is no Lord Anthony playing plus 26 में तो दुनिया खत्म है नहीं रे बाबा ऐसा कुछ नहीं होगा रे बाबा आराम कर रे बाबा
Dank Fuford, I am with you. Again, for some reason this World Cup isn't hitting the way the last World Cup did in terms of like promos or
it is
something.
hitting.
Is
So
it like I
forget
don't
about
know?
promos. It's World Cup time, right? So I'm always excited for the World Cup.
Like I mean, with the US and everything, there are a bunch of drama queens over anything.
वो तो ठीक है रे वो तो
They just want their
बात अलग है
viewership and
yeah वो say that's US for you. All right, Leo to start. Even I think Leo will start. I think Martinez likes Leo, so he plays him almost every game. It's
actually
not
okay.
like
Quick
they have any
question.
better option. Exactly.
Yeah. Quick question. If like Leao obviously has made it clear that he's available, and even Milan want to move on from him, would you take him at United?
अरे नको रे बाबा नको बाबा नको he see at his best he is a very good player लेकिन नको बाबा नको अच्छा प्लेयर चाहिए हमको और अच्छा प्लेयर चाहिए बाबा
I mean,
अच्छा
considering
प्लेयर चाहिए हमको
he's 26, so he clearly has about 5 or 6 years in him.
yeah
So yeah,
yeah
I mean, I'm not sure. Like, what do I think about it? So, Consi Sao.
कौन से साहब कौन से साहब भारी thank you CM sir thank you so much
Yeah.
I'd love this time Ronaldo can get one knockout goal I mean क्या फर्क पड़ता है he might score a penalty or something like that apart from that I don't expect Ronaldo to score many goals to be very honest might score a penalty have you joined Shivam Mishra have you joined Shivranshu
Joined where, dude? I'm not sure. If you mean college, then no, not yet. Mangesh trying the
Mangesh
Ochoa
trying
hairstyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's also been there since the beginning of time, isn't it? So
Yeah.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. This is a good point. Why would you take him? Yeah, even I don't want him. कायको चाहिए
Yeah.
राफेल लेओ अपने को.
Yeah.
नको आपल्याला
Exactly.
राफेल लाओ. He's a good player by the way. When he plays well, he plays well. लेकिन अपने को ऐसा player नहीं चाहिए. Rashi light and we already had Rashi. By the way,
We,
Barca are
we
not
are
buying Rashi.
we are getting him. We are getting Rashford Pro back. Why do we need another Rashford lad exactly?
Yeah,
So yeah, but
एक
see
है
again,
अपना.
I don't know who's gonna pay the if United are keeping out 30 million for him, and with his wages, who is gonna take him?
कोई नहीं लेगा उसको.
It's
एक गया
another
वो
player.
जेडन सैंचो गया अच्छा हुआ.
I mean,
It's good that Sancho गया टाटा बाय बाय किया सैंचो ने सबको फाइनली अच्छा हुआ.
yeah, I was just saying like when you had gone to fix your internet, someone just asked in the chat as to what they asked what I thought of the Sancho leaving situation. I was like, I mean, we paid 75 million for the bloke, and with all that promise, all that potential that was there back when we signed him, because uh, when we signed him, we were chasing him for like a year or so before that. There was
But
like
he was a good
massive,
player. He
yeah,
was actually a good player.
yeah,
Yeah, he was
exactly.
actually a good player.
So, but to see
Right.
all that die down is just sad.
अरे हाफ टाइम शो तो सिर्फ वर्ल्ड कप फाइनल के लिए है ना, सब गेम्स के लिए किधर है.
With the US folks, you don't know anything good. To be
I
honest,
th-
in
I think
matches.
I think वो in my opinion it is only during finals, not in group stage और ये ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. ऑलराइट. मंगेश एंड काफके. अरे वो मतलब शाश्वत बोला था कि वो इसमें दिस मंथ दे विल ड्रॉप इट. आई एम नॉट श्योर कभी एग्जैक्टली होगा, लेकिन ये महीने में हो जाएगा. जून वर्ल्ड कप, ड्यूरिंग वर्ल्ड कप वो होने वाला है. तो मुझे पता नहीं कभी होने वाला है एग्जैक्टली. क्योंकि मतलब उसका तो शाश्वत का तो खुद रोज वीडियो रहता ही है ना, तो मे बी देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी कि जब भी ग्रुप में थोड़ा सा लाइट कुछ रहेगा तभी वो ट्रायल ये कर देगा. रीसेंट गार्नाचो नको रे बाबा, नको आपल्याला
Dude,
गार्नाचो.
I don't need that blonde hair tattoo filled guy in my team, bro. Now, please.
नको 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 गार्नाचो नको. I'll take Rashford at Arsenal. Please ले लो.
ले ले लो.
Please ले लो.
हमें ट्रॉसार्ड दे दो, मैं ले लूंगा.
नहीं मतलब see, I love Rashford. Huh? I love Rashford. No doubt about that. But I mean, there is a reason that he is not here. It's
By
not
the
like
way,
it's not
I,
Club's fault.
I'll tell you how much I like Rashford. Just give me 2 minutes. I have something which
Yeah.
probably, now that I think about it, is what the worst investment that I did. Just hang on.
Okay. I guess halftime show is after round of 16. Is that so? Can someone confirm? एक मिनट रुको, मैं चेक कर रहा हूँ.
I have this.
Are you serious?
Exactly. That was how much
Are
I
you
liked
serious?
Rashford. That was how much I liked Rashford. I didn't know this was a kid's book back then. I just saw that he had a book. I was like, fuck, I'll take it. It's a
Yeah.
kid's book,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, but that's how much I liked Rashford. So yeah.
Yeah. हाफ टाइम शो फॉर लास्ट 5 गेम्स आ गए सर. लेकिन यहाँ पे तो दिख रहा है मुझे सिर्फ फाइनल का दिखा रहा है फॉर सम रीजन. सिर्फ फाइनल का दिखा रहा है. Anyway, never mind. Sancho was signing in United's history from a financial and sporting POV, or you guys have a few names for that? No, Sancho is by far the worst United signing.
Well, I
Probably
can't think of anything worse than him. No.
Andre Onana turned out to be really bad. But see, the problem with Andre Onana wasn't his attitude.
Yeah.
He just would. I mean, he just did not play well at United. So you feel sorry for such guy. Sancho, everything about Sancho stunk. Everything about him stunk. His attitude stunk. Uska he on the pitch he stunk. He stank.
His
जो भी उसका ये रहेगा वर्ब रहेगा वो.
his antics on social media, man. हर 2 दिन में सारे पोस्ट हटाना, फिर वापस लाना. Jesus, that's just.
Yeah. People forgetting he's got many, but nobody's denying that. See, that's one of the reasons people find him endearing, right?
Yeah. Nobody's
सब उसको,
questioning
I mean,
him
nobody's
as a
questioning
person.
him. Yeah.
It's just that as a player, he sort of fell off. And I'm not saying he was always bad. He was great. I mean,
Yeah.
when he started out, even during the 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, 21 seasons, he was great. It's just that he fell off, and at this
Yeah,
stage, you wouldn't want him in the team because I don't see the drive anymore. The drive or
yeah,
the will to move forward. I just don't see that anymore.
yeah. True, true. The key issue is that players didn't get enough rest in practice for workout. It was something like players some might get. Yeah, 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 yeah. I feel so. I feel so. That will happen.
Yep.
A slight edge over European players given used to high, but it's not just high temperature, right? It's going to be high quality as well. So the temperature bit will help, but playing in Portuguese league, I mean, you're playing in low intensity league, right? Playing at the World Cup in that temperature, I mean, intensity will definitely be high. It's not
Yep.
going to be that simple, to be very honest. Yeah. But let me see. But I was checking something today. So South African and Mexican player, most of the players are playing in their own team or own country.
Yep.
It can be good or bad. That so say sort of yeah. My league is good. So English most English player play in the Premier League because Premier League is good. Mexican league, I'm not saying it is bad, but is it on par with Spanish league? No, right? So it can be a good or a bad thing. Same with South Africa. South African players, I genuinely do not know anything about South African players. Genuinely don't this time. Because most of the players are playing in South Africa. So yeah, I mean, let's see क्या होता है.
I mean, you
Okay.
just listen to some of these South African teams, right? There is this team called Mamelodi Sundowns,
Yeah.
Polokwane City, Orlando Pirates, Sive
Orla-
Lele.
lot of players are playing at Orlando Pirates, by the way.
Orlando Pirates. There's one guy from Kaiser Chiefs. So Kaiser Chiefs is the only South African team that I know, by the way. Nothing else.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Be honest and say without bias. Do you think if you can surpass football in terms and like talent? See, I mean, Lamine Yamal at 18 is a more matured player than not Wayne Rooney, Lionel Messi at 18. Doesn't mean
Yep.
he's going to surpass Messi's record because Messi as a footballer he's one of a kind. He's a one of a kind. As a player, Messi, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Messi is a glitch in the matrix, guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Agree.
He's a one of a kind player, which I'm not saying Lamine can't go there, but it is too early to say
Yeah,
right now. But Messi was a glitch in the matrix, and glitches don't happen often. So yeah, that's it.
yeah, yeah. True. Halftime show, bro. Yeah, for big 1 hours. True, true. The fall off, do you think is a player issue? You see, at United, lot of signings, they fall off the cliff. Okay, that's fine. Or they fell off the cliff in the past. But when it comes to Sancho, it's not that. He went to Chelsea, he did the same. He went to Villa, he did the same. It's not like it's not. When it comes to Jadon Sancho, it's not the case of United not letting him flourish. Because if you remember, Eric Ten Hag was really soft with him. He gave him a lot of chance. He gave him time off. His man management was on point when it comes to Jadon Sancho. So it is nothing to do with United. It's everything to do with yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
For Rashford, I think it's a combination of both. It's a combination of both. Rashford's entourage is not that great. At the same time, Rashford while growing up did not have senior players in the team who could just have arms around his shoulder and tell him, yeah, this is not done. Don't do that here.
Yeah.
Like the likes of Keane and Rio Ferdinand and all the likes used to do, or Rooney used to do when he was old. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's not entirely Rashford's fault, but yeah, he is also at fault. All right. If there is nothing, let's stop it for now. Stop it for today. तो हम लोग
Yeah.
see the plan is to have one World Cup stream every day, as I said. तो कल हम लोग थोड़ा सा जल्दी start करने का try करते हैं 7:30 around 7:30 or 8, so that
Yeah.
we'll have proper time before the World Cup starts at night.
Hmm.
तो कल का तो watch along हम लोग 100% करने ही वाले. But yeah, tomorrow we'll talk about Group A before the games and that kind of stuff, that sort of stuff. And of course, I'll catch you guys. Not just, I don't know, 26 hours to go before the World Cup starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hold on. 8 minutes. Mangesh, Ant, I think whenever there is a tour of Sena countries, the first names on the team sheet allowed to play domestic test cricket in Sena countries to prepare for those conditions. All right. Let's not talk about cricket because I will keep talking about Jack Ellis. So I don't want to do that today.
The way he went,
But
yeah, yes. He was just like
yeah,
angling towards it. क्रिकेट का सवाल क्यों पूछ दिया भाई तूने? जैक
मैं
एलिस की याद
मैंने
दिला दी. He's greatest cricketer on the planet.
या हैंडशेक नहीं चाहिए जैक एलिस. कल बहुत रैंक किया. कल से वर्ल्ड कप चालू हो रहा है भाई लोग. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll talk. Of course, we'll talk to you all the time. कल तो पक्का हम लोग वॉच अलॉन्ग करने वाले मेक्सिको और साउथ अफ्रीका का. साउथ कोरिया गेम वी आर नॉट डूइंग, दैट इज फॉर श्योर. लेकिन देखते हैं. चलो, थैंक यू सो मच गाइस. चल, गुड नाइट सर. गुड नाइट. आई विल सी यू टुमारो. शब्बा केयर. जय हिंद. जय महाराष्ट्र. And how do you say Jai Odisha in Odia?
Jai Odisha, that's it, dude. It's common
Jai
across
Odisha.
states at this point.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Cheers,
Chalo, bye bye.
guys. Good night. Bye bye. See you. Have a nice one.